Hi guys, it's Stock Curry, and in today's video I'm going to let you know what news is coming out on Wednesday that will significantly move the markets. I'm also going to do some technical analysis to show you where the bottom is on both stocks and crypto. So let's get into it! The major news that's coming out on Wednesday is the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. Now, this is a measure of inflation that helps us see if inflation is continuing to go up or if the rate of inflation is slowing down. The CPI report will be released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or about 1 hour before the markets open. Economists expect that the rate of inflation peaked in March with an 8.5% year-over-year gain, and the April CPI number will only come in at 8.1%. Now, pretty much any number below 8.5% inflation, and the stock market should go up on Wednesday. The reason for that is because it means that the March inflation number really was the peak, and every inflation from here on out should be slightly lower than the one before it. Obviously, it's not going to be a straight line down. We'll have a few months that are a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but the general trend from here on out should be a decreasing rate of inflation. Now, that's actually really good news because it means that the Fed does not have to raise interest rates as much in order to get inflation down. It means the Fed can do smaller interest rate hikes, such as 25 basis points or 50 basis points, and that will bring inflation down, since inflation should pretty much come down on its own. It just needs a little bit of a boost from the Fed to slow it down a little bit faster. So this is what economists are pretty much expecting. Now, 8.1% is what's priced into the markets. Obviously, if the number comes anything lower than 8.1%, the markets are absolutely going to skyrocket. However, if we are high, say we're at 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, something like that, we can expect the markets to absolutely tank, because it means inflation is not coming down, it's actually continuing to go up. So this could be a big problem. Either way, the stock market so far has not wanted to go up. Everybody's pretty much fearful of what the inflation numbers are going to come in at. So really, we are just waiting for the CPI inflation numbers about an hour before the markets open on Wednesday. And I think however they come out, whatever direction they point to, that is going to determine the market direction for the rest of this week. Now, all of that said, I do want to go over the technicals real fast because it's not all peachy. There are some issues with the technicals. The S&P 500 hit another 52-week low intraday on Tuesday. The technicals remained 100% bearish, and it does look like the S&P 500 wants to continue to fall. And if you thought that was bad, the Dow Jones Industrial Average looks even more bearish, having also hit a 52-week low on Tuesday. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed right at the 0% Fibonacci retracement level, or the bottom of where it opened on February 24th. So even though the technicals are 100% bearish, it is at a level of support, so there is at least a chance for a little bit of relief rally or rebound rally up to maybe 330 or somewhere in there. Now, the NASDAQ was actually the best performing index on Tuesday, up 1.2%. In fact, it's the only one that did not drop below Monday's low. So overall, the technicals are very bearish right now, although the indices are right at a major level of support. So that means Wednesday's CPI numbers will really determine how the market trades for the next 3 days. If they come out and they're lower than expected and it's really bullish, we could see a bounce off of the support level and some green for the next 3 days. However, if the CPI inflation numbers come in worse than expected, we could see the indices drop below a support level, at which point they then become falling knives and they could fall much further. So really, the rest of the week comes down to however the Wednesday CPI numbers for April come in at. Now moving on to some individual stock news, Tesla's production is lagging behind in Shanghai, or China, due to ongoing COVID restrictions. Now, Elon Musk says that the China lockdowns are being lifted rapidly, and he does not expect them to be a significant problem in the next coming weeks. However, with the factory shut down for weeks on end now, it will certainly have a significant effect on Tesla's delivery numbers in Q2. And of course, the stock price has been falling accordingly, with Tesla dropping below $800 today. After hours, it closed at $798. I also want to point out that Tesla, like the indices, is right at a major level of support. So it could literally go either way from here, even though the technicals remain completely bearish. Also, Roblox reported earnings after the close, and their shares sank on disappointing revenue and a wider than expected loss. They missed on both revenue and earnings. The stock was already down 5% on the day, and it dropped another 5% after hours. Roblox is 100% a falling knife, so be very careful with this. This is not necessarily a quote-unquote dip buying opportunity. The stock technicals are 100% bearish, and it looks like it just wants to continue to fall. And finally, I want to talk about Coinbase earnings, and this will be a nice transition into our cryptocurrencies. Coinbase revenue was down 27% from a year ago. COIN was already down 12% on the day, and they dropped another 15% after hours for a total 27% drop on the day. Like Roblox, COIN is a complete and total falling knife. The only saving grace we have for the stock is the fact that it is at a very low 22 on the RSI, and after the after hours drop, this RSI could fall down into the teens. This is pointing to being extremely oversold. However, we'll need some sort of confirmation of a rebound. Unfortunately, with the way this price is dropping, there is literally no support level. It could theoretically just keep falling forever. So obviously it won't fall forever, but it could fall for the next year or so. There's just no telling. However, with it being oversold in the RSI, there's at least an indication that we might get a little bit of a rebound rally back up to maybe the 10 or 21-day EMA at some point. But for now, it's just a complete and total falling knife. Now, the reason Coinbase earnings were down so much is because of a major sell-off in the cryptocurrency market. And this is what's really strange about retail investors. They want to buy cryptocurrency when it's running up and near all-time highs because they get FOMO, or fear of missing out. But when cryptocurrency falls and it's down 50%, nobody wants to touch it. And so unfortunately, the exchanges suffer from that because as cryptocurrency is running up, there's a lot of people on the platform buying cryptocurrencies, and that means a lot of profit for exchanges. But when cryptocurrency is falling, there's nobody buying cryptocurrency, which means there's no money going into the exchanges. Thus, earnings and revenue are going to be down significantly. So as long as cryptocurrency continues to fall, we can expect stocks like Coinbase and Robinhood to continue to fall as well, since they're just not getting that much revenue or earnings coming in from users buying cryptocurrencies. And speaking of cryptocurrencies falling, Bitcoin dropped below $30,000 on Tuesday. Now, it actually bounced off of a very strong support level at around $29,600. Keep in mind that Bitcoin has not dropped below $29,600 since December of 2020. And actually, Bitcoin has bounced off of that level 7 times over the past year and a half. So long as Bitcoin stays above this level, it might actually recover. But if Bitcoin drops below 29,600, it's very likely to fall to the next major support level of 19,500. So be careful investing in cryptocurrencies right now, because there is a possibility that they could drop another 40 to 60% from here. All the people that were warning of the possibility of a crypto winter coming, we are certainly in it. Bitcoin's down over 50%. It continues to fall. We are absolutely in a crypto winter right now, so just be careful. I personally am not buying any cryptocurrencies right now. I'm waiting for a bottom in the markets before I even touch it. That said, I am buying some things, and we made actually quite a bit of money today. So let me show you what we bought that we made money on. So yesterday, I bought a QQQ call option, and right when the market opened, I sold it for a 56% overnight profit. Now, of course, I got extremely lucky with this one. I had no idea I was going to sell literally at the top of the market today. It just worked out that I perfectly timed it. Still, I was able to use the technicals yesterday to determine that the market would most likely rise today. Obviously, I wasn't expecting a 2.5% rise overnight. Regardless, I did expect a rise, and we were very lucky to pull out a 56% profit overnight. By the way, if you want to know everything that I buy and sell before I even place the orders so that you can get in on these trades and make 56% profits in your portfolio also, come join the VIP Discord. In the VIP Discord, I post all of my trades before the orders are filled, as well as my reasoning why I'm buying those trades so that you can decide if you want to join in and get in on these trades also. So if you're interested in making 56% profits in your portfolio as the market continues to go down, come join the VIP Discord. You can sign up for that at stockcurry.vip/getvip. That's stockcurry.vip/getvip. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click the bell icon next to subscribed and click all. That way you'll get notified when I release my next video. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.